In the year of 2023, you might have several reasons why you want to get better. Maybe you want to make your basketball team, or get into the NBA, or maybe you just want to play better against your friends. Well, in this video, I'm going to explain to you how to get better at basketball. So without further ado, let's get into this video. So my first tip is to play against better competition, because when you do this, it forces you to become better, because if you don't become better, you're going to continue to get outplayed by that better competition. So it's very important that you play against better competition to learn and develop and push yourself to become a better player. So don't be afraid to play against better competition, because that can lead to you becoming better. And one thing that you can also do is play against less competition. And the reason why this is good to do is because it gives you time to develop yourself as a player. Because say for example, if you had just learned how to do a new move, then it would be better to play against less competition, someone that you're actually better than, so that this way you can take that time to develop and see how that move works in real games on real defenders. And the more comfortable you get with using that move on real defenders, the better you can get at actually using that against better players. And my next tip is to not be afraid to make mistakes, because even the best players we know today aren't always perfect, because mistakes are bound to happen no matter how good you are. But the next thing you need to do is learn from your mistakes, because if you continue making the same mistakes over and over again but don't actually learn from it, you're not going to get better. So if you're on a team, for example, and you make a bad play in a game and watch the film over to figure out what you can do better to improve yourself in the next game. And if you notice that you struggle to shoot in a particular game and defenders were just sagging off of you, daring you to shoot, then get in the gym and actually work and improve your jump shot. Or if you know that you're not that strong of a player and players are just overpowering you, then get in the gym and get stronger. And even if you're not on the team, you can record yourself or have a friend or have family record you and learn from your mistakes by watching over that film to see what you can do better next time that way as well. Or if you played a game against your friends and you lost that game, think about why you lost. Were you not shooting well? Or were you turning the ball over? Were you not that good of a ball handler? Were they stealing the ball from you? Think about reasons why you struggled in that game and better yourself, so that this way you could be more successful against your friends. I mean, I just don't understand you. What do you want now? So, you heard about my stories, you know, going to the court and working on my game and, you know, the ball falling in the ditch and all that stuff. Yeah. I didn't go today because, you know, it's raining and I don't want to get wet and probably have the ball fall in another ditch. So, yeah, there's that. But anyway, I just wanted to come in here and ask you again, like, how can you actually get better at basketball? Why are you asking me how can you get better at basketball? You didn't hear what I was saying earlier? Because you just so magically happened to hear any other type of conversation that I have or any other thing that I mentioned in my videos, because you keep interrupting them. I don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what I'm talking about? Okay. So anyway, where's you gonna get to that, or you know, like, yes, before you interrupted me, I was going to get to that, even though I kind of got to it already. Okay, so you were gonna get to. Oh, okay. That's all I wanted to know. You okay? Carry on. Have a nice day, and don't have your ball fall in the ditch. Trust me, you don't want to be there. Okay, you don't want to be that guy. Okay, bye. Another thing that is just as important as learning from your mistakes is learning from your success. So if you played against your friends one day and you won, think about why. Because if you know why you failed and if you know why you succeeded, then you will know how to repeat that success going into other. And the same exact thing applies if you're on a team. Think about why certain things work and think about how you can even make it better. And my next and maybe even my most important tip is to play with the right mindset. Because the greatest players of all time have an extreme confidence in themselves, and this is the type of mindset that you need to have to be a better player. Because yes, you can spend a lot of time working and developing your game, and that is very important, but if you do not have the right mindset, if you can't go out into the game and just knowing you're going to dominate, then you're not going to be as good of a player as you could be. And you need to maintain this mindset even after having bad games, or even after losing to your friend in that pickup game or in that one-on-one game, because you can learn from your mistakes and dominate in the next game. And now to recap, one way to get better at basketball is to play against better competition, because that competition can force you to play better, because if you don't, that player is going to continue to outplay you. And the reason why you want to play against less competition is because it'll give you time to develop your skills as a player and just see what works and what doesn't work in actual games on actual defenders. And don't be afraid to make mistakes. Even the greatest players haven't always been perfect. But one thing you need to do is learn from your mistakes. Because if you don't learn from them, you're going to continue to make those mistakes and you're not going to improve. And learn from your success. Think about why this certain move worked, or think about why you beat that player one-on-one, or why you played better against your friends today, or think about why you had such a great game today, so that you can replicate that success going into other games. And play with the right mindset, because the greatest players of all time have an extreme confidence in themselves, and they have this mindset that they're going to go and dominate in their games even after having bad games. And after applying this information, you can improve your game in the year of 2023 and have this be you.
Oh, they're shredding him. Oh, no, he didn't. Luka Doncic is absolutely putting on a show here.
Irving and Curry, one-on-one. Irving puts it up. It's good! Kyrie Irving from downtown! Missed free throw. Lillard nails the three. Crowd oohs as his crossover got McKinney to fall. From the Washington Wizards, blazing a trail for his country.
There he goes.
And if you're a beginner who wants to make your high school basketball team one day, but you have no experience whatsoever, then click this video right here.
Kobe Bryant says, bring it at me.
Kobe Bryant is one of the best defensive players in the league.
Pass by the rookie. Again, a shot clock violation. Taco calling for it down low. Now he'll work against Bamba. Teammate standing. Ball going to work. Bates now goes up and under Bamba and scores. He was in the lake a long time with almost multiple